Ladies and gentlemen, last week on this show, I made a statement that Vader and Obi-Wan would not be confronting each other in the series finale. In that statement, I said, if they in fact do so, I will slap myself and beat the shit out of myself here on the stream. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm a man of my word.
If I get on 95, I can be there in about 4 hours. Let me get a couple in.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Hold on. Yeah, I'm in Orlando. I got the wires. Let's go.
I'm legit speechless. He just slapped himself so hard he left the stream.
Hey, he's a man of his word.
No, he act like he forgot. I had to put it in the chat earlier. Like, bro,
oh damn, really?
Don't forget you got to hit yourself.
Yeah,
I did not forget. I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you would have said I'm gonna put my foot in and said I'd have loved to see that happen. If that happens, I will insert my own foot into my ass. That would have been a trick to see.
That's impossible. I couldn't do that. And yes, I got the iced coffee right here.
Okay, I'll just get the hacksaw. Okay, we'll get the foot off. Okay, then we just shove it right up there.
Shove it right up there. Hey, I didn't just slap myself. I punched myself a couple times. Like it hurt, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Abusive.
You're taking that a bit to the extreme, buddy.
When I say I'm gonna do something, son of a bitch, I'm gonna do something.
That's right.
I hear you.
Okay.
So Kenobi, we have a lot to say about this episode, guys. The highs, the lows, the good stuff, the bad stuff. I mean, that's pretty much the same thing I just said. So, I mean, you guys can go free. You guys can, do your thing. What do you guys think about it? I already did a video on it, so I'll piggyback off what you guys are saying.
It was awesome. Wasn't it awesome? It was the most awesome thing ever. Hug me.
I will say this. I mean, I can't hug you, but love to you. But it is the best lightsaber fight we have in the Disney era.
I will agree.
Absolutely, I'll give you that.
It actually had a little bit of speed to it. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it was very prequel-esque, yet it kind of was slow because they're much older. But out of all the stuff we've seen in the deal with lightsabers in the Disney era of Star Wars, it is by far the best lightsaber battle. And
absolutely,
the current
almost
Star
like
Wars.
Somebody listened. I couldn't believe it.
It was like shit,
I couldn't believe.
Attention.
Like, I mean, I was expecting Obi-Wan to fucking shit up, and dude, I could not believe how fucking beastly he just went on Vader at the end there. Dude, take to one of the saber just messing his fucking control board. It was fucking amazing.
He kind of made Vader look like a bitch.
He did. But no, okay, listen. At the start of that, towards like the middle of that fight, okay, there's a part where he's got Obi-Wan down in the hole, and he's standing over him. I just kind of wanted to see... No, I really wanted to see Darth Vader get all ghetto for a moment, like, who's got the high ground now, bitch?
Everybody was thinking that, man. I'm glad they didn't do that.
Yeah, but it was great.
It would have been, like, super cheesy, but I think everybody thought that.
It would have been...
Yeah.
If he would have done it and get the best of them, though, that would have been fire.
It was really good. I like the episode overall. The Reva stuff kills me. It kills me, especially in this episode. It kills me even more because you're having this epic battle, and then they cut back to boring ass Reva, and it doesn't even make no sense. Like her stuff doesn't even make sense.
It was just like the Phantom Menace when you first see Darth Maul fight Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, and they cut back to Padme and them trying to attack.
But at least that shit made sense. At least
I'm talking about. Everybody was like, "Man, go back to the fight." That's how I was. I could care less about Padme and them trying to get in there. And
I want to see as much Padme as possible. It doesn't make any sense. So her motive here, this dumb. Calm down, Rob. Don't say the B word.
Yeah, don't say it.
This dumb lady. Her motive here is, well, if I can't kill Anakin, I'm gonna go kill his kid that he doesn't even know he fucking has. That will teach him. I'm gonna go kill his kid that he doesn't even know he has. I'm like, this is stupid. And not only that, she literally kills hundreds of people, and then at the end, she just gets to walk away. Like, oh, I want to be better. Okay, you can just walk away, you know. And you can't use Vader as a comparison.
Well, who the hell gonna
He died.
Who the hell gonna arrest her?
They should have just killed the bitch. I ended up saying the B word anyway.
You got to blame that on Vader. He walked away from that.
Well, Vader didn't know if she was alive or not. Vader just stabbed her like, I ain't gonna waste my time with her and just walk away.
Yeah, but he should have did a dooku on her ass and chop her head off. That he would know for certain. Yeah, both sabers. That's what I thought he was gonna do. So he gonna count Dooku her ass.
Obi-Wan just like, yeah, you can walk away, do whatever you want to do now. You know, it's cool. You kill tons of people, you know, my people, but whatever, man. It's just, I'm gonna let you go. It doesn't make any sense. None of it.
One kind of fucked up too, because he let that young Jedi die early in the series. Then he got his mojo back. But
he didn't let him die. He just said, "Hey, I'm staying out of it."
He could have helped him.
He could have, but you know what? Like, I wanted to live.
Like, listen, I like the idea of what they were going for with Reva, with the fucking whole like become what you hate kind of situation. You know, like she's doing all this stuff to get to Vader, and she's not really taking into account like how many horrible things she's doing to get there. And then when she sees Luke, it probably gives her a clue, like, holy shit, you know, I'm no better than fucking Vader is at this point. You know, I get what they were going for there. I just don't think it was executed very well. I feel like they could have executed that a lot fucking better. That was the problem with it. All right. Not that it was a bad idea. It's just the execution was a little off. And for the record, this isn't Moses Ingram's fault. Okay, because not for nothing, she's acting the shit out of this fucking role. She's doing a fine job. It's just the writing. It's not her fault. We agree to
disagree on that one. I think the Reva character in general, she was poorly written, poorly acted, and poorly executed. That isn't just Moses Ingram's fault. That's the writer's fault, director's fault. But she also has a hand in that as well. You know,
I agree with you on the acting part. I don't know about the written. Because a better actor probably could have did some stuff off the top of their head.
I kind of agree with Danny on that one too. Go ahead, Britt.
I feel like her role was necessary, or at least some type of role like that was necessary, since you already knew what the end goal of the other characters people actually were there was for. And I also think that they tastefully, at least what we saw, she never killed the kid or tried to do anything to a child, so they did build that up.
I mean, she was literally gonna like toast Leia in like an episode before that. Like she had her strapped up to a torture machine. It was ready to go to town on her.
Yeah, but it took a lot to get her there. Like she had the girl in the room for a long time. Like she could have killed her when she kidnapped her. She could have did all the.
She tried to shut that woman.
That is true, and if you notice, like in that entire scene, Reva was stalling the entire time.
Yeah, but
she was stalling. She did not want to do that.
Yeah, like she had no problem cutting the old woman's hand off. She had no problem killing the other Jedi to fish him out. But when it came to the child, she's like, "Ooh, let's kidnap the kid. Ooh, let's do all these things, and he's gonna have to come. He's gonna have to come." You get the kid, and you decide to put a drone or what is the proper term? Yeah, like. So I think they did a build up. Like I get what you're saying, Rob, and this is me just watching it from a storytelling point of view, and obviously not from nostalgia. But they needed something because it would.
I agree with you, Brittany.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree with her. Yeah,
they needed something. I feel like it was poorly executed. I just feel it was poorly executed.
It was poorly executed. Right.
We're gonna see her on some other Star Wars.
I don't want to see her ever again, bro.
I think we are. It's gonna be either Ahsoka.
No, absolutely, we're gonna see her again. There's no way, because dude, she knows Vader and Luke's identities. There's no way they're letting this fucking loose plot thread.
Yeah, and
stay loose. Like they got to do something with her.
I know
they purposely kept her.
You know, I know they did. I'm just saying I don't ever want to see her.
Hopefully she'll get better. Since she saw this criticism, maybe she'll go read some more books or more.
Yeah, acting classes. Yeah, probably that too.
No.
But there's also they didn't.
I'm sorry.
I know.
No,
I don't got much to talk about, so I be trying to jump in.
It's okay. But in the I will say this for the Reva flashbacks, the one thing I did like about them was Owen and Beru. Okay, I love how Owen's like, we gotta take the kid and go hide. Beru's like, fuck that. She just goes in the wall,
Right,
pulls
I'm
out
about to
guns.
be like,
I'm
we about
like,
to
no.
fight,
And that
yeah.
second I saw that, I went, Beru's packing heat. It's going down, motherfuckers. Fucking Beru finally did something in this universe.
One of my favorite parts of the whole thing, other than the fight scene between Vader and Obi-Wan, was interaction between Leia and Obi-Wan at the end. And
Yeah,
Jimmy
I like
Smith.
that.
I love Jimmy Smith.
Oh, absolutely. That was beautiful.
Yeah, that whole 5 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
that was really nice.
Leia annoyed me, but that's the only reason why she annoyed me is because she's a kid that I would pop in the mouth.
I
it was
love
just
Leia.
But you know,
like
that's Disney thing. Omega annoys you at first, and then you grow to love her. Ahsoka annoyed people at first, and you grow to love her. At first, Leia, she annoyed me, but at the end, man, I was cheering for her. So
I was cheering for her the whole time, but it was just at the point where it's like
at the beginning,
girl.
I agree with you. I was like, okay, you need a 2-piece followed by a roundhouse, then a hook.
But the ending was cute, and I was happy that he brought her droid back. And it kind of was that close, closing that out. I thought was really nice.
And I also thought that it was nice that they named it Lola, considering that was the name of Carrie Fisher's bird. Was Lola?
Really?
Yeah, I mean that's why they named it Lola.
I'm worried how
that was a cool little tidbit.
What was cool too was like how he told her about how the gifts her mother gave her, the character traits, and how her dad gave her. I love how they did that too. So that was really good.
So
they listen. Disney Plus is starting to listen.
I mean, Disney Plus still has its problems.
It does, but this
show, although overall I liked it, I didn't love it. I liked it. Some episodes I loved more than others, but if I'm reviewing it as a 6-episode show, I didn't really love it because
let me ask you this, Rob.
What's up?
Didn't the Luke Skywalker moment save Mandalorian season 2 for you? That and the Ahsoka episode, did it kind of save the second season for you?
I wouldn't say save. It was good. It was a good addition. But even if I review Mandalorian season 4 or season 2 as a whole, I didn't love it because of those scenes. I liked it, you know. But if you want me to be honest with you, I think Mandalorian season 1 and season 2 were better written shows than Obi-Wan Kenobi was. Because to me, this
I'll give you season 1, not 2.
Here's the thing. To me, that end scene with him and Vader, with him talking to Vader when Vader's helmet is busted, I felt like they always wanted to do that scene, and they wrote that scene, and then they were like, well, shit, we got to add a bunch of other stuff to make this a 6-episode show. And then everything else kind of felt like weird. This should have been a movie, not a 6-episode series.
No, I'll give you that this could have been much tighter if it was a film and not a show. I'll give you that. Again, my only problem with the pacing in regards to the pacing of the show was that Leia gets kidnapped and saved twice throughout a 6-episode arc. That was really a problem I had.
I think he got kidnapped 3 times, bro.
No, because she got kidnapped by those guys, and then she got kidnapped again by Reva. That was it.
Yeah.
She got kidnapped twice and saved twice.
Yeah.
I disagree about the movie. This right here, at least we talked about it for 6 weeks. The movie we only talked about a week or 2, and it would have been gone. So
I don't care about how long it gives me to talk about. I just feel what would have been a better product. Yeah. I felt like if it was a movie, it would have been a much better product. Where I felt like they had to like insert certain things to make it stretch out longer. You know, man, why is my camera doing that?
Yeah, keep flicking.
Make sure your cords are right. It's when you hit the table.
But no, honestly, I kind of feel the same way about this show. And just hear me out on this. I kind of feel the same way I do about episode 3 or episode 2 even, where they do have their problems, but the good shit is so fucking good that I don't care. I can overlook the problems it has. Okay, because the good shit in it is fucking fantastic. So, thank you.
This is like
it feels like a prequel. It feels like a Star Wars prequel.
This is the
That's the best thing I can say for it.
Moment times 10 to me. When I saw that fight, I was like, "Oh my god!" I don't watch this. I've watched that fight about 5 or 6 times since it aired Wednesday morning, and this is the only Star Wars property on Disney Plus that I get up at like 4 o'clock to watch.
Oh, I watched it at 3 o'clock too.
I didn't do this for Mandalorian. I didn't do it for Boba Fett. But 4 o'clock every morning, I was getting up watching it before I went to work. So
no, I actually watched this with my friend Todd, who I've been staying with, him and his wife, and we watched the show. We watched the when it got past the lightsaber duel at the end. He literally looked at me, and he's like one of the biggest Star Wars nuts I know, next to Rob. Okay, he literally looked at me and went, "That lightsaber duel was the best thing in Disney Star Wars." I went, "Yeah, okay, yeah, you're actually right on that."
Yeah.
Even the outcome of it, I love how he goes from saying, "I'm sorry, Anakin, for all of it," and like you could see the pain and fucking torment.
Dude,
on his face.
that was one of the best acted.
Dude, I damn near cried. That was fucking beautiful.
Like he actually was crying. I mean, like
yeah.
Like the way he was, with the way Ewan McGregor acted in that, and then both actors. Were
great. Yeah, absolutely.
Like he felt like shit, bro. Like there was tears in his eyes.
Yeah.
Like, man,
I think if he would have cut his helmet and heard his voice, he might would have tried to take him out. I know he wouldn't because of this, but what stopped him from doing it? I think he was going to that planet to kill his ass.
Yeah,
definitely.
But when he saw that,
I will do it. I must.
It was sort of like Ahsoka.
He said the thing.
But because. Let's be honest here. They basically just redid what they did in Rebels season 2,
with Ahsoka doing the fight. Yeah, I know. I've heard it,
and I'm fine with it because let's be real. Like
better in live action.
95% of the people that watched Obi-Wan Kenobi never even watched Rebels. So let's just be real about that. But yeah, I 100% because he even said it on the ship when he was talking to Ice Cube's son. He's like, look, it's either me or him. One of us is going out today. Like, this ain't happening no more. Like, he went there to kill that dude. And then when he seen that, and then like he saw Anakin. Hey, thank you so much, Eddie. I appreciate that, buddy. Throwing in a $5 super chat. So I want to put this out there, and I want to get your perspectives on it. I'm going to ask all of you guys. So that scene, that dialogue between those two, you could take it 2 different ways. And I think it's kind of meant to be taken 2 different ways. In a way, I felt like that was Anakin telling Obi-Wan, you didn't do this to me. I did this to myself. You don't need to feel guilty. I'm the one that did this to myself, right? You could take it that way, or you could take it the way like, look, I knew what I was doing. I killed him. I'm going to kill you next, I was like, but I took it as Obi-Wan's been dealing with this guilt, and I felt like Anakin, there's still a piece of Anakin in there. Like you see that a little bit at times. You've seen it with Ahsoka. You've seen it with Luke. And I felt like when he was like, you're not you did, I'm not your failure, like you didn't kill Anakin. I killed Anakin. And that kind of goes back to Revenge of the Sith after he killed the Separatists. And you see him standing there Mustafar, and he's just got like this tears coming down his eyes because he knows what he's doing is wrong. Yet he's so far in it now. There's no
he can't get out.
It's like everybody he cares about is gone. He has no choice. And I must have watched that scene maybe 30 or 40 times since Wednesday. I watched it re-edited. I watched it with Duel the Face music. I watched it with like every type of way you can watch that scene. I watched that scene, and it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
But at that time, he hadn't lost Padme yet.
Huh?
At that time, when he was crying, he hadn't lost Padme yet.
Revenge of the Sith?
Yeah.
No, but he knew what he was doing was wrong. He
knew when he killed them damn kids. He knew he was down. He cut off Mace Windu's arm. He knew he was wrong. But
I mean, to be fair, everybody wanted to kill off Mace Windu's arm.
Whatever.
Yeah, and I got to say this. this that whole final confrontation with Obi-Wan and Vader makes Obi-Wan seem a lot less like a dick in Return of the Jedi.
Oh yeah.
Like Anakin betrayed and murdered. You told me Anakin betrayed and murdered my father. Yeah, it's literally what he told me like 10 years ago.
That's what he said. Rome's doing a 5-hour super chat. Do you guys think Anakin screaming for Obi-Wan after Obi-Wan gave up on him and walked away is his saddest moment in Star Wars? No, to me, the saddest moment in Star Wars for me was the part where he's like, I am not your failure, and it goes Obi-Wan. You know, like I loved how it went from Hayden Christensen's voice to
Jango. I like that was haunting,
dude.
That was part of me when he was like, I'm sorry for all of this, and he was crying.
Yeah, that got me.
Yeah, that hit me hard.
Within just seconds of him saying that, I literally had flashbacks to everything that happened in the prequel, and like he projected that on his emotions, and man, like. That was one of the best acted scenes I have seen in a long time. Not in Star Wars in general, but
anything. Get something for it. You probably want best scene or something.
That'll be nice.
I don't know how they do Emmys because I never followed the Emmys at all. I don't know how they vote for Emmys or anything like that. But I definitely think
Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen should be nominated.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that scene was. Pretty good, man.
But knowing our luck, Moses Ingram will get the nomination.
I'll tell you,
what the fuck?
You know, we're gonna be like, okay, I defended Moses Ingram, but come on now, you get that shit the fuck out of here.
Nothing she did,
well, not good.
Best scene nomination. No,
Joel Edgerton is underrated too in this. Like he was great in the first episode. He was great in the last episode. The part where he's like, "You love him like your own. He is my own." And then the part with him and Obi-Wan at the end, where he's like, "Ben, you want to come meet him?" He acts so much like fucking Uncle Owen in A New Hope. It was like
I didn't care. Man. I thought he was a dick. I didn't like him.
Well, he's supposed to be a dick.
I know, but I was like, oh God, please, lightsaber his ass, Obi-Wan.
That would call the time paradox.
I'm like, damn.
I will say one thing with Reva that really perplexed me in this episode. One, they don't explain how she's still alive at all. She just nope, just got lightsaber in the gut. She's fine.
Twice,
no,
apparently.
Yep. Tis a flesh wound. But how the fuck did she get to Tatooine so quick?
Yeah, that was
like that bugged the crap out of me. I'm like, wait, you're already at Tatooine? What the fuck?
How did Obi-Wan
we skipped some levels.
Yeah, even Obi-Wan got there fast as fuck too. Obi-Wan's on Alderaan, and then like loosen tropes. Like, bro, like how fast like that was Star Trek teleporting type shit, man.
Yeah.
And then I'm cracking up because I'm about to say, oh boy snitches, and then he's like, oh yeah, I just snitched on y'all, so y'all might want to get home because you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People on Tatooine, man, bunch of snitches, man.
Oh my lord!
Snitches get stitches, man. Snitches get stitches. There's a rumor that there's going to be a season 2. I really hope not. I don't want a season 2.
I mean, listen, I would love to see Ewan McGregor back again. I'd kill to see more Obi-Wan with him. That being said, do we need a season 2? No. But if they did, I'd be curious to see where they'd go with it, especially given the final scene of the episode.
They're gonna give Rob.
My boy showed up.
Couldn't they do it like Obi-Wan, a Darth Vader story or something like that? I want to see more of his adventures.
If they do a season 2 of Obi-Wan, then Vader definitely can't be in it. Then that's impossible. So it would probably be like
not them interacting, but them doing their own thing. Like
it would be Owen and Obi-Wan for the most part, I would assume, and probably him learning to communicate with Qui-Gon, which we forgot to mention. Which cool. I really like that one.
I loved what his first words were at the very end of the season. Well, took you long enough.
Yeah.
Took us long enough. Here. Fuck you. Where are you?
Just weren't ready. I like that. I like that too. I like the fact
that was cool.
He showed up at the right time and he's like, I was always here.
He did that shit. He did an Andrew
Garfield,
but he lied all about that shit in his interview.
Yeah, he's like, I don't do TV. You crazy? Now the rumor is, I believe it was you guys that even told me this, that they were gonna release this in theaters. Like,
they are. Yeah,
I will be going to see this in theaters.
So will I. I want to see them all like super cut into one thing.
Yeah.
So I'm anxious to see that.
And I know all the bathroom breaks wherever Reva's on screen.
God damn it, dude!
Oh my goodness!
Y'all gotta get off of it, okay? Come on now,
bro. I can't. I cannot. Look. Okay, look. You know I'm not the biggest fan of Rose Tico, right? But at least her character was competently written. You know, she served a purpose. Reva served no purpose at all.
There's another version of Ahsoka, because at first everybody said about Ahsoka that she's one of the most beloved characters in Star Wars now. So maybe
we're talking about a cartoon character from a show that a lot of people really didn't care about when it first came out. Like, this is you're a co-star to Ewan McGregor, right? And like her character, like, I'm gonna kidnap this girl to use as bait for Obi-Wan so I can get the Vader. Like, her plan is so convoluted. Like, how did it even work? Like, how do you know you kidnap this girl is going to lead Obi-Wan to Vader? You know, like
how did she figure out that she was? Oh, how did she figure out he was connected to her?
Yeah, I never understood that. Like, how? Maybe I did, I forgot. But how did he know? Like you said, how did she know that Leia, like he would come for Bail Organa and I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Just thinking about it, I don't get it.
What? That he would come for Leia?
Yeah, like, how did she know they was connected?
She said that she went back and read in the archives that they were friends in the war. That's how she said it. That they were friends. So she kidnapped it. She didn't know Leia was Darth's daughter.
Got you. Just knew the kid. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's the part that I was like.
So she automatically assumed, just because, you know, they were friends during the Clone Wars, that Obi-Wan was going to be the one. Like, what if Bail just called the cops? You know, like, what would she have done?
Yeah, but
I mean, here's the thing: Alderaan can't do that because we established Alderaan doesn't have an army.
True, but
they actually established that in New Hope, that they are peaceful. They have no weapons and no army. So,
but they can start a rebellion. They're instigators, what they fucking are.
Mm-hmm.
They use other people's weapons and shit.
Instigating motherfuckers.
Well, I'm glad their planet got blown up. Someone messaged me. I think I can't remember who it was. Someone messaged me on Facebook, and this was such a hilarious comment that they wrote. They're like, Rob, do you think in A New Hope Leia cried off screen when Obi-Wan died? And I'm like, bro, you're asking if she cried off screen with a character she only met once, when she didn't even cry when her planet and her family died in front of her.
Exactly.
Like, do you really think she's gonna cry over a guy she met once? He's like, good point. I'm like, yeah. Oh, man.
What the hell going on?
Hello there.
Hello there. What's going on? What's going on?
I was snorting or something.
That's not me, is it? Well, it shouldn't be me.
Snorting that shit, man. Snorting that shit.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my God, me and oh no, me and Android does have something in common. Reva should have 100% died. Reva should have been DEEAD dead. Dead.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy tonight.
Huh?
Right.
Damn bot.
Oh yeah, man. That same bot hits like everybody's channels, man. I'll be watching Spawn Wave and they'll be showing up on there. And that's funny because they make fun of this shit. It's hilarious. You know, I tried to watch Rise of Skywalker again, and I couldn't.
I can't do it.
I'll never watch that again.
Nope, I never will either. I can't do it.
I tried.
I have watched this episode about 5 times.
Yeah, I watched this episode a bunch of times.
Listen, okay. When it comes to the Rise of Skywalker, let us all just take comfort that that's as worse as it's gonna get. Okay, it's all uphill from here.
You know how every part
from there, it's all uphill.
There's at least one scene you want to see. There's not. Well, I'm lying. I like the scene where boy cut Snoke in half. That's about the only thing I like.
That was Last Jedi.
That was Last Jedi.
Oh, Last Jedi?
Not Rise of, that was Last Jedi, not Rise of Skywalker.
That right there,
I watched
that
Last
right there
Jedi.
tell you just how important nothing.
There was only one good thing about to me. The only thing that I thought was good about Rise of Skywalker, and when I do put it on, I go watch that one scene and I end it, and that's the part where Kylo is talking to Han. That's it. That's the only scene I like in that whole damn movie.
Han?
No, Rise of Skywalker, man. You're getting your sequel movies all mixed up.
I ain't lying.
Force Awakens where he kills Han. Rise of Skywalker is when he talks to Han.
That tells you just how important I think that shit is. I don't care about it.
I mean, they are. I mean, they were very, very rushed products, man. Very, very rushed products. And I'm afraid, and I'm really afraid when the next movie comes out. You know what I was thinking the other day? Oh, go ahead, Danny.
Third time's a charm. In Rise of Skywalker, he was fighting those people in that forest, right? When it came on at first, Kylo Ren.
Yeah, at the beginning, yeah.
Okay, I got something right. Okay,
Mustafar, when he's like choke slamming bitches for no reason.
That might be the only thing I want to see in there. Other than that, rest of it was garbage.
You know what I was thinking the other day, and I kind of I was at work, and when I'm at work, I really don't think about work. I like thinking about other shit. And I like to like let my mind just wander and shit that like doesn't make any sense. I was sitting there thinking like, you know, for the past how many years we've been trying to fill in all these blanks from episode 1 to episode 6, right? Like we're just filling all these blanks, right? It's like someone at Lucasfilm just had like a fucking wall with a timeline. It's like we got to fill in this blank, this blank. Like I want them to just stop that. And I want them to just create something completely new with characters I never heard before. You know why people didn't backlash against Mandalorian? Because no one knew anything about the Mandalorian. He was a new character, right? It's like, okay, look, Rise of Skywalker happened. Create a new movie or a new series that takes place 2 years after Rise of Skywalker and introduce all new characters.
Apparently, that's what Taika Waititi wants to do. With his Star Wars movie. Like, he just wants to do something completely different, something that we haven't seen before. Okay, not use established characters. Okay, and honestly, I think that's great because this is a galaxy. It's a galaxy far, far away. You don't need to center on these few fucking individuals. There's a lot of shit you could fucking do.
But even when they create new characters, it's still in that same time period. It's like, for the love of Christ, guys, can we go to the present day and see what the fuck is going on and stop living in this George Lucas timeline? Let George Lucas's shit rest, bro. Go do different things. That way we can go to the movies and get excited about stuff. I don't even want Old Republic. I don't even want to go back. Dude, create a new Republic that's already up right now. Create the New Republic and then create a new Jedi Order and let us see that shit, man.
Man, people be crazy. What the fuck? Are they gonna shit on my childhood characters? No, you I can hear it right now. Star Wars.
You're gonna be canceled tomorrow, bro.
Star Wars.
How dare you have these opinions on Star Wars?
You cannot satisfy them, no matter what you do.
No.
You do something old, you do something new. You do something.
No one hates Star Wars like Star Wars fans. And Star Wars, I'm sorry, Star Wars has the most toxic fucking fandom on the planet, to the point where, you know, I don't even want, like, I've been asked millions of fucking times to fucking rank the Star Wars movies. I won't do it. Because I'm like, Nope. I'm committing YouTube suicide. I do that shit. Fuck that. No.
Talking about
dude, I can't do it.
Committing YouTube suicide.
I think Rob said it earlier. I don't know which is worse, the Dallas Cowboy fans or damn Star Wars fans. They're like 1A, 1B.
Yeah, they're awful. Star Wars fans are the worst, man. The worst. I mean, they're the reason why like when we had Fatal J on a few weeks ago, and he was going, who asked for this and who asked for this? And I'm like, people like you are the reason why George Lucas sold his shit in the first place. And of course, he gets all offensive. No, man, I like the prequels. I'm like, dude, I didn't say you. I said people like you. Because that's why George Lucas sold his shit, is because no matter, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, you know?
True.
It's sort of like YouTube whenever you read the comment section of anything you post. like you can't make anybody fucking happy. You know?
You can try.
Yeah, well,
Lucas is a brilliant fucking innovator. He's the only reason we have digital filmmaking.
George
He
Lucas
literally,
is the reason why we
literally
have a lot
invented
of things.
digital filmmaking.
Well, like, if it wasn't for George Lucas, we wouldn't have Dolby, THX, Pixar, digital film, IOM, anything. Like we wouldn't even have the MCU movies today if it wasn't.
We wouldn't.
George Lucas.
They wouldn't have the CGI to create them.
And that's another problem I have with Disney Star Wars. Is you look at George Lucas's Star Wars, each movie he did pushed the film industry further.
Yes,
Disney Star Wars didn't reinvent anything. If anything, it was the status quo. It didn't reinvent the status quo.
That's true.
And that's a shame. Like if it wasn't for Jar Jar, we wouldn't have digital characters. We wouldn't have Groot or any of those characters, you know? Yeah. So I don't know.
You're right. Absolutely.
Real quick, I want to plug this real quick because we're at the halfway point. At 11 o'clock, right after this stream, I'm doing another stream. It's Storm Nation Live. It's going to be live for everybody, so everybody can jump over there. I'm going to be talking about Miss Marvel. And Mega Tier members can join in. The only difference between this stream and that stream is when that stream goes off, it's going to be for members only afterwards. So,
Rob,
can I join in for a few moments?
You can. Okay. I'm going to post a link in the private chat, so any of you guys want to join in, you can.
All right, cool.
Okay.
What's up, Danny?
This actual last episode of Miss Marvel wasn't that bad. I couldn't.
Dude,
Danny, I loved it.
Sorry, I was so mad I could not watch. I somehow missed your reaction to it because I know how you feel about the first two. So I'm excited to hear what you're about to say.
It wasn't bad. I was like, am I going to like this? I actually gave it a B. And last week I gave it an F minus.
You gave it an F minus?
I gave it an F minus.
What the fuck, dude?
He was not feeling them first two.
Damn.
Look, this second, we actually know there's a villain now. She's actually, it didn't act so childish and so teenage. It didn't have that feel. It kind of had like that Stargirl feel to it. I know Stargirl's a teenager too, but Stargirl is just so much better written to me. But now we see who the bad people are, the bad guys are. She's in a dilemma trying to tell her parents, not tell her parents. Her grandma knows what the hell is going on, and then next week we're gonna see because she's supposed to go to where the grandma's at now. So I think we're gonna get a lot more explanation. So it's starting to pick up my interest. I couldn't believe it. It wasn't.
I hope so because I wasn't feeling it, man. I was not feeling it, but
I wasn't either, bro.
I did catch up on The Boys.
You did? Did you watch Herogasm as in catch up? Or
I watched Herogasm.
That deep is a sick motherfucker. That's what I'm gonna
say. But they warned you to it. Can we talk about that real fast?
We can talk about it. I cannot believe that. I don't care if it's a streaming service or not. That was fucking porn. Like, the last 15 minutes of that episode was
straight porn.
Like I was like,
looks like I got the lotion.
Dude, I was looking for my lotion.
Okay. Get that shit. Oh, it's in the drawer. All right. The other tissues. All right. We good.
Took the little balls and put over the damn candles. I'm like, all right. Oh my God. What the hell?
Oh no, you on episode 5. On episode 6, we had a golden. I don't know, censorship. Not gold. What is it? Ice. It was a lot of moments.
There was love going on.
Yeah, love sausage. Yep. Love sausage came back into town.
I was like, damn. And the way it ended with Starlight, man, she's like, man, fuck this shit, man. I'm going straight Instagram live on all your asses. I like, damn.
Another 30 seconds, boy. Homelander would have been toast because they had it. They
beat the living shit out of his ass, man. Like it was.
I don't know who that actor is, man, but he pulls Homelander off. He looks.
And if you actually hear him in interviews, he's the complete opposite. But that's most people. But that's to me a very good actor. Where it's like you believe. Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, he is killing Homelander, buddy.
Same thing with the kid who played Joffrey in Game of Thrones. Like, you want to see that little son of a bitch die the worst possible way, but he's completely different in real life.
Mm-hmm. Also, the Umbrella Academy came out with the 8th season.
I don't watch that shit.
I don't care.
I do.
he needs to be the Reverse Flash on the Flashpoint movie.
Yeah, well, they need to just
Yeah.
reshoot that Flash movie altogether. Because
Yeah,
now
they
apparently
should.
Ezra Miller is holding people captive on a farm. I
Oh,
don't even-
Oh my
okay, I'm curious.
god.
Okay, have you watched the new Umbrella Academy though?
I have.
Whoa.
Okay. No, I'm asking you because I'm actually curious. How do they handle Ellen Page being a dude now?
Well, she got a.
I'm curious how they handle it in the show.
So in the show,
She's still
Okay.
a fucking chick because she's acting.
She decides that she comes home and says, "Hi, my name is Victor now, Victor with a K," and everybody just calls him Victor.
Oh,
And
that's it. Okay. All right.
yeah,
I was just
that's it.
curious.
Like she's a boy, like she's legit a boy.
All right. Cool.
Nobody makes it like super duper awkward. Like it is one
All
of
right.
those things where number one is like, "Oh snaps, what's your name now, Victor? We should throw him a party." And Diego's like, "Nah, bro, like don't make it that big of a deal. She's a boy now.
Okay.
Let's just keep moving." So they
All
kind of
right.
yeah, she get a haircut and become a boy.
Okay.
So I think they handled it as tastefully as they could.
All right.
I have no
Well,
opinion.
have you ever seen the show called Banshee?
No.
You need to watch it. It is this guy plays Homeland. I just now realized that. Shifty told me.
Mhm.
That show is awesome.
Oh, I'm
So-
sorry.
so-
No,
so-
no spoilers.
What? Banshee?
No, because somebody's like, "Don't tell us about." Don't want spoilers. So I don't know if that was towards me when it came to Umbrella Academy. That's all I'm gonna say because it was a question.
What is
But
that
yeah,
about?
like the boy.
Like Warlock?
Elliot Page.
I'm about to say it's another superhero esque superhero esque TV show with some effed up morals as well.
I got you.
So I guess I could say it's a calm down version of The Boys.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, Hero Gasm, I enjoyed it. I thought it handled it very well. I'm excited to see.
Starlight though. She kind of getting on my nerves somehow.
I'll tell you what, it
Yeah.
was the only episode where I cheered for A Train for 5 seconds.
Is he dead?
Yeah,
yet?
The guy he dragged or the A Train himself?
No,
The guy he
A-Train
dragged
was
is
Oh,
dead.
I know
like
he is.
like the one he dragged, but I think A-Train had another heart attack. So hopefully, when Homelander was flying away, he might have sensed him because he got everybody on tracker, and if he gave a care, but I think he did.
I think
I
they
hope-
need
I
to
hope-
kill him.
Spoilers.
I think they need to kill him though.
No, I want
because
them to fix him.
No, they can't fix him because
Yeah.
just because this is the perfect episode to kill him off because he finally after 3 seasons goes up to Huey and apologizes for what he did to his girlfriend in the very first episode, which for the
Yeah.
record, I still don't like him because of that. And now he knows how it feels because what happened to his brother.
Yeah.
He finally apologized and then he died by getting his revenge on his brother. Like
Yeah.
all the strings are tied. Just let him die now.
And that CEO told his ass off too. I hope
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
kill her.
when she put that. Well, you already said dildo. When she put her dick on the table at that moment, I was cracking the hell up. Like
That guy
I was literally was like,
my brain
"Thank
is fucking
you."
stupid. I'm like, really?
Like she I'm happy she said that. Like I'm happy that she brought it to reality. It's like, oh, now that it's hitting home, you want to have some feelings, but these are all the things we've covered up.
Yeah.
And then when she brought up Pop Claw, I was like, shoot, I forgot about the girlfriend. So I thought that was tasteful on
She full of
her
shit too.
addressing. Oh hell yeah, she full of shit. She's scared out of her living mind.
Yeah, she said it to the star like, I don't have no powers. And but that would be fucked up. You gotta watch how you talk because that's why you got super hearing.
Or
You gotta watch where
just
you
not
at.
do the job. I would have been quit if I were her. Like, man, I ain't want to fucking work with all these damn psychos.
I think that black guy got powers too. He just ain't tell nobody yet.
Who, Carlos Esposito?
Yep,
Which black guy?
the head guy over Vaughn.
Oh yeah, I think he got something. Yeah.
He got some kind of ace up his sleeve. And that
Mhm.
little and his daughter,
Oh, Crystal Meth.
Indian, whatever, she got on my nerves. I'm ready for her to die too.
I agree because when she was like, "Oh, is he avoiding me because he thinks that I'm gonna
Yeah.
pop his head?"
Okay.
And I'm like,
let's
so-
just keep it to ourselves.
so yes, I'm like, girl, okay. And then you made her nose bleed, which I thought was very tasteful to be like, bro, I could have killed you right then and there. But it's also one of those things of if they do fight, it's gonna be who has the better eye contact. Because Starlight eyes don't glow and do her thing, and then she could potentially pop her head or body parts. So
You
I'm
think
interested to see where it's going.
you think Maeve is dead?
Nah, no.
No.
Hey, that's the first time I see on Noir or whatever his name. His ass is scared. Soldier Boy must be hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but
I mean,
he's like,
but
oh, shit.
yeah, my thing is, if the twins were telling the truth, I would be scared too, because technically Soldier Boy thought it was his ex-girlfriend, because she was like, I hated you, I'm the one that snitched on you, I didn't get no money. But then the twins are like, oh nah, bro, it was Black Noir. So he like, well,
He's like,
everybody else dead but me.
Yeah.
I need to go.
But see, I'm glad they writing it different because in the comic books, Black Noir is like a clone of Homelander.
yeah.
Here we see him as a black guy.
Yeah.
Like it's
no.
super-
I gotta ask Rob though. What do you think of Soldier Boy, Rob? Because I know you don't like that actor.
He doesn't bother me actually.
Oh, really? Okay, good.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Glad to hear it.
He's not the one I don't like. It's the other cocksucker I don't like.
Who?
Jared Padalecki?
Yeah.
The one in the Friday the 13th remake?
Talking about Butcher?
No, the motherfucker from Supernatural. I'll look up his name.
About his brother.
The one that was in Smallville, right?
What they play Walker?
Yeah.
That's who Soldier Boy is, dude. That's him.
Is it really?
That's Jensen Ackles, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I was actually curious what you thought of him because I know you've said you don't like him.
Huh. Well,
his brother is a new.
I guess he grew on, yeah. Cool.
Just some lame duck said, should Elliot Page and Ezra Miller have a love child and fuck Mary kill Jar Jar Reva female Ewok?
I'm not answering that.
Obviously he's gonna kill Reva. So.
I would fuck this shit out of fucking Jar Jar, man. I'm like Misa, wet. Reva fucking dead, and I'll marry me a little Ewok girl. It's fine, man. We'll have an Ewok tribe and everything.
FMK.
God damn, bro. I ain't doing that one.
Hell yeah, bro. Little chubby furry Ewok female. Boy, let me
now, if you said, had you said Leia, Padme, and Reva, then that would be pretty fucking easy.
I'll fuck me a Gungan.
They'd be like, there he goes. Homeboy fucked a Gungan once.
He's a wet. The ass. Hey, wasn't that Seth Rogen playing the guy with the lotion?
Yeah, because he's one of the executive producers, so he's been in every single season.
I don't like Seth Rogen as an actor, but that dude's a damn good producer.
Yeah,
because he produced the Invincible show too.
All I gotta say is I hit the rewind button when they had that Bill Cosby reference. I died laughing. I typed it as my I typed it on my Facebook status to be like, bro, because Soldier Boy was like, yeah, that's America's dad. He used to make the strongest drinks, and I freaking died. That was the funniest thing ever.
Oh my god!
It's when Soldier Boy and Huey are just sitting there waiting on what is baby boy's name? Butcher to get back to tell them where the twins was, and they were just talking about like, wait, do daddies really be carrying diaper bags like that? And then he started talking about Bill Cosby, and I was in heaven. I don't know how they getting away with all of these meta the real life references.
They don't care.
They give no fucks.
Who are the writers for because man, they are they are. I need to hire them suckers. Hey, let's
but I was gonna say I think they did a very tasteful job, because it's the same thing kind of if you want to tie into Star Wars, where it's like, oh, we did the end and now we're going back to the beginning, and I think it's the same for them, where it's like that first season was, let us show that our idea is great, and now we can come back and start doing the extreme stuff from the comics because you trust that we're going to bring in people. So whoever set this up, I think did a very intelligent job.
And they're always making fun of like current day events, like with the LGBT and like all kind, like they do it all the time, but they sprinkle it in, and I don't know, it's just kind of funny.
Right in and right out.
Yeah, I think that, and Correct. And I think that Easter eggs are very tasteful where it's like, oh, well, we only got a comic and we're loosely basing it on it. So we want you to see like, oh, what real life references do we have? Which I think people are like, man, this is real life, but I can laugh at it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Tell you what, the guy that plays the Deep, he'll do anything. Cause some of that stuff will be like, look, I'm not doing that. I'm not having no.
But Danny, did you not realize that he technically had sex with the octopus when
I
him and his
know.
wife was having sex?
I
So
know.
it was kind of leading you up to it,
Yeah,
That
but
shit
it
was
still wasn't.
hilarious.
but I mean,
And she,
rap, oh my god, then he gonna put it in a plastic bag and with water, trying to jump in the Jeep. Oh my god, no.
That shit was fucking hilarious, bro. It was great. It was great.
Termite got killed while he was still small.
Not home.
The dude whispered to Huey, "Do you want butt sex?" He's like, "No, I think my butt's okay for right now." Like it was a lot going
That shit
on.
was
I was
funny. Yeah, it
cracking
was.
up.
Yeah, they cross all kind of lines in that shit, buddy.
Speaking of like cracking up and saying some stuff to trigger people, yesterday, it was either yesterday or today, I can't remember, but I posted something on Facebook just to trigger people, and it worked.
Oh, Lord.
I wrote
Oh, the Snyder cut over.
Yeah.
I knew.
I
knew you were just trolling everybody.
I'm just here to say that the Snyder cut is overrated and way too long. Have a good day. Man, it got some people pissed off. It was hilarious.
Yeah. I just ignored it because I knew you were just trolling people.
Damn you, Robert Storm!
I know you when you troll, you motherfucker.
Look, I finally rewatched that damn thing.
Oh, really? Okay.
Last weekend, because me and Tiff has been going through watching all the DCEU movies in order, and I'm sure as fuck ain't gonna show her the theatrical version. I mean, we watched
there you go.
Snyder cut.
You watched the whole thing?
Yes, and I'll never watch it again, bro. Never.
That's the second time you watched it, right?
Second time I watched it, I will never watch that damn thing. Gotcha. It is way.
Was it the length or was it the
long.
actual story?
It's the length, because I don't know if you guys caught it, but the second time I caught it, like I noticed all kinds of stuff that did not need to be in there. Like not only is the movie 4 hours long, but they do so much slow motion that makes it even longer. I'm like, why is this slow? Why we got a 30-second shot on a guy's foot walking up the road for no reason? Like, why?
Well, no, again, these were things that he shot for concept, and they obviously would have been cut out had this movie been released theatrically. Okay, the thing was, this was just all the footage he had shot. He wanted people to see it. Yeah. Okay, so, obviously, no, those little moments, they could easily be taken out, but I don't know. Yeah. They don't bother me.
I mean, obviously, I see where he's coming from. Like, this might be the only time I get to do everything that I want to do. So I'm exactly with everything I got. So I understand why it's 4 hours. I'm just telling you, it is not needed. And like I
can agree with that.
It is, and I do think it's extremely overrated. I really do, because there's these people out there like, man, it's just so fucking great. I'm like, guys, it's good. It's not the greatest thing in the world. Okay,
I won't say it's a masterpiece, but it's just so much better than the theatrical version.
Not me.
Just from a filmmaking standpoint, I would say it's a masterpiece. Just from a filmmaking standpoint,
I wouldn't.
I like a lot of Zack Snyder techniques, because I think 300. Some people, I think the second 300.
Oh, 300 was great.
Was fantastic.
Yeah, it was.
Some people hate the second one. I think the second one is not as good as the first one, but it ain't.
It's still good.
It ain't a shit sandwich.
Holy shit, man! I haven't seen an orange super chat in years. Eddie Rodriguez throwing $20 super chat. Holy buckets of winter chat. That's going to pay for my StreamYard for the month.
He goes live every day on the gaming channel.
Yeah, every day. My channel is monetized now, baby. I just
congratulations, brother.
Yeah. I retweaked my stream layout, so I got the stream boss up there for super chats on the gaming channel. By the way, are you going live on the gaming channel? Yes. Monday through Friday, I'm always on the gaming channel streaming. I did buy 2 games that I went everywhere looking for these fucking games today. The Capcom Fighting Collection and fucking Tree oh my god, Fire Emblem Three Hopes. So whenever they come in, I'm gonna be streaming those and reviewing those. But tomorrow I'll be continuing on with Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. So I would definitely be streaming tomorrow. So just keep an eye out for that.
What do you think of Kingdom Hearts so far?
I have a love-hate relationship with it, sort of like the
Okay.
Snyder Cut.
Okay.
Because I feel like there's a lot of padding in it.
Yeah.
But when you get to the parts that make you feel a certain way, it works so well that you
Okay.
forgive all the other stuff. So it's
Yeah.
sort of I
right.
kind of compare it to the Snyder Cut because there's so much awesomeness in it that you forgive the stuff that's not really necessary.
There,
And
yeah.
Kingdom Hearts,
Okay.
dude, we got to like on the last time when I beat Kingdom Hearts 2, right? I beat Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm sitting there like this, and they showed this scene, and it's just a girl talking about like, you know, Sky and Destiny, and I'm just bawling and crying, and I'm like, no, like
it's a Final Fantasy shit, man.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? What are you doing?
Speaking of which, did they ever announce when 16's coming out? I might have missed that.
It's it's coming out in like toward like next summer.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, Crisis Core Remastered comes out this winter.
Yep.
You need to play that motherfucker.
Oh hell yes, I will be.
Because you haven't played it, and you were there when I played it.
Yeah.
And then we have Final Fantasy 16 coming out, and then after that we have Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2 coming out. So it's gonna be a lot of shit coming up. But and also something I thought of you, and I didn't get to message you. Resident Evil 8 is getting a third-person mode. So I will, whenever I get the money, be picking that up and playing that. The only reason why I haven't played Village is because I refuse to play it through a first-person mode. So the third-person mode, once that update is live, I'm playing the game. I refuse to play first-person.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought of you once they said that.
Yeah, dude. Now they got to go back and do that with 7.
Yeah, they do. I never finished 7 because of that.
Yeah.
I love first-person shooters, but I don't want to play a Resident Evil game in first person.
It doesn't really work too well.
Yeah, like it makes it more scary, and I'm already a scaredy cat, so I don't want to. I remember when I saw that white girl coming up the stairs. I took my VR helmet off, and I'm like, I'm done with this, guys.
So that was the problem, man. You played it in VR. Yeah, then you showed me what it was like in VR. I went, oh fuck no, man, get that shit the fuck out.
Why would somebody torture themselves like that?
Dude, that game about made me shit and piss my pants. Like I honestly thought I was gonna have a heart attack. I had to stop that game in VR. I had to stop. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. I was like, I cannot play this game. And the only reason why they made the Resident Evil games into first person anyway is because of that damn Silent Hill PT demo that came out that was first person. Everybody got excited about it, so they're like, Resident Evil's like, all right, let's try this. And
yeah,
so I'm glad that Village is going to be third person. They need to do the same thing with 7 now.
Gotcha.
I'm hoping. So I guess that's everything, guys. We hit almost an hour here. I'm gonna go ahead and jump over to the other stream. I don't know if any of you lovely people want to join me, but I put the link in the private chat. If not, I completely understand. I want to thank all you guys, Danny, Adam, Britt, appreciate you. Thank you guys so much. Danny, I like your shirt, by the way.
Thank you, sir. Just purchased it today.
Danny began all the cool comic shirts, man. I'm still running around with the same Black Panther shirt from 3 years ago.
Man,
it's your lucky charm.
It is.
I found this in Wally World, bro.
Really?
Wally.
Yeah, I try to avoid Walmart. I absolutely have to.
On sale for $2. I said yes. I must have you.
Oh wow, that's not bad at all.
Yes, sir.
No.
Is it spelled correctly? Is it called the Fat?
I looked at it, man. The Batman.
Oh man, fucking $2. That's not bad.
Clearance. I said yes. I will take you.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. I will see you guys over at Storm Nation Live. Till next time, guys. Later.